Hello everybody, welcome to the final game that's getting played. There is one replay still to do. Haven't had time to do the replays because of overtimes, but this is the last game that's happening. Playing round one for the World Championships 2025. We've got Slavko with Necromantic up against Airuk with humans. You can see they're both blue, so we're going to have this on red and blue. That makes sense, doesn't it? Airuk is Spanish, qualified through the Buttercup, and Slavko is Canadian and qualified through Bloodbowl, Quebec. There you go. And he won the toss, chose to receive. Oh yeah, this is the wrestle wolf. I'm not a super fan of this. I've thought about it a little bit, and at the end of the day, I think if you go two wolves, you're trying to ban people out, get lucky, smash people to bits, right? Get the snowball rolling and win. The wrestle gives you like a nice tool for blodgers and stuff, but it's going against the point of having two wolves. So I think if you want to wrestle, you're better off with the Diamond build. Put that wrestle on a ghoul and have another player. But like this is obviously still fine, right? It's still Necro are a monster team. And the humans, obviously the 4-guard there and the blocks. The humans have gone loads of guard. Actually gone the guard catcher. So if you're going to go guard, this is the way I'd do it. Guard on the catcher and guard on the ogre. If you're going to go 5 guard. But then he's got block on the catcher rather than block on the thrower. I do like block on the thrower versus like the strip ball war dancers. But there haven't been any. Basically no one's taken wood elves. So maybe the block catcher is a good idea. True tree, but that doesn't happen in Super League, does it? So, but yeah. Yeah, groups of 4 will still have somebody dead. Yeah, absolutely. Groups of 4 have dead rubbers. So groups of 6 have more, obviously, but not too many more. And not only could they play it passively instead of playing it spoil, they could also play it to spoil rather than play it passively, right? Like we've had that in Super League, right? Like we had Chunter was like bottom, lost every game, and then in his last game he tried to win. And if it had been his first game, he would have tried to draw, right? But he just tried to win for fun, and then ended up losing, and then that affected things. So it is really hard. Like it is annoying when you have like games that don't matter. It is tough. It is. I mean, that is the downside of the groups of 6. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that is the problem with that. We're just going for a full Necro Blitz here. No regard to anything. No care in the world from Slavko. Not a care in the world. Ball, not bothered. Why didn't I put my ghoul in the middle? No idea. Why is my wrestle wolf here? Don't know. Am I going to Necro Blitz? Of course I fucking am. So, this is quite the start to see, isn't it? I mean, true J-Leave, yeah. And also there'd be somebody who'd lose all 6 games and then it wouldn't matter that they gave up. So, I can't believe we're just going to see a Necro Blitz on turn 1. He could still save it, right? He could just do a sensible 3D Blitz. He could do a completely sensible 3D Blitz, but he's not going to, is he? We already know he's Necro Blitz, and here we go. Gets the pow, does the dodge off, fails the dodge, dies. No. Oh, does fail the dodge, die? Question mark? Never. No justice in the world. Never any justice. Wow. I mean, this is the problem with the World Cup, right? Is that half of the direct tickets people aren't very good, and half of the playing people aren't very good, and you're getting two people who've won that aren't very good, and two people who've lost who are quite good playing each other, and that's not great, is it? And then you're going to get groups in the World Championship in the actual final 64 where nobody in the group is very good, and then you're going to get another group where everybody in the group is pretty good. And that's just a bit crap, I think. Whereas at least if you had 6 in the group, you've got more chance of a good player getting through, haven't you? Which is what I'd like, being one of the good players. But yeah, maybe I guess the most important thing is viewing, isn't it? Maybe the most important thing is just viewing, and they've just got to do the thing that's best for viewing it. I'm not full of my self-hype, I'm just honest. If you think I'm not one of the best players, then you're just wrong. That's how simple that is. And DJ leave, yep. Yep. Yeah. Alright, not blitzing with the wolf and also not standing it up either. So, is he going to dodge the wolf again? I guess so. Heavy guard input here, isn't it, from Airuk? He just literally based every guard. One's going to get punched there. And one's getting punched here twice. Ugh, lame. It's funny that he's going to dodge the wolf again. Probably shouldn't be dodging the wolf and should have stood it up right. The classic make all your blocks then move the guys who could have moved years ago. I do it too. Everyone does it. Puts in the re-roll. Probably because he wants to dodge the wolf off still. Is he going to run all the way back? No. Could have gone another square, couldn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I just couldn't count. Freezes Ogre. Is he going to try and push forward? A 3-2-2-1D to hit the ball. I mean, I don't think you want to go. I don't think you want to try that. Indeed, Maya, indeed. Yep. Done. This is the 31st game that I've covered in a week. And then there was one more that was played, but it was done like a couple of hours ago at the same time as the other game, so haven't been able to do that. Everyone's gone to overtime. Every game that I've done's gone to overtime, so there hasn't even been time to do it. I love watching Blood Bowl and talking about Blood Bowl. It's just playing it is pretty annoying a lot of the time, isn't it? Removal. I think the World Championship's great, honestly. I do think it's a great thing that happens. Didn't activate the ogre at all, interesting. I mean, he probably should have blocked the fleshy with it then, shouldn't he? I guess the thing was, if he did and he went stupid, he could only 1D it, so that's why he didn't. Yeah. Honestly, arena's okay and tabletop's okay. The problem is ladder, just like, and leagues. Leagues and ladders just suck. League is just like, oh yeah, protect my players all season while grinding out games so I can get to a playoff game and then get diced and lose, or win with the the like 30 real weeks that I've spent to get the final. Blech, rubbish. And then ladder is just like play mindless games, just endless grind for no reason. So those two I hate, but arena and tabletop pretty good, aren't they? And Super League and World Championships. Yes, it would be good if they could capitalise more on the World Cup hype. Yeah. It's funny how this guy went all the way back there, right? If he'd gone here, he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and done an actual Necro Blitz onto this guy, but didn't. This is still round 1 of the play-ins. Yeah. I guess he still can do this, but it's just a lot worse, isn't it? Because he can't retreat after he powers as well. Oh, didn't you stand firm? Okay, well, not what I would have done. Feeding his wolf to a 3D mighty blow. Who can say? Etc, etc. I can say it's bad. It's bad because he could have hit into the flesh golem and stood firm and then moved the wolf to here. But instead, he's going to stand up this blitzer and he's going to smash into pieces with a mighty blow. 3 dice mighty blow hit. Getting your wolf smashed on 3 dice by mighty blow is bad. There you go. Not a hater, explaining. Yeah, they need something BDN. They need people they need clever people to like work out how they can cash in and grow the game, isn't it? Growing the game is what they want. Or what they should want. Presumably what they want. Oh, maybe he wanted that fleshy to like be a cage corner kind of thing. But could have just moved the other one, couldn't he? Dodges the Wraith. Interesting. I mean, you've got to make this hit, haven't you? But you want to do the others first. With block and stuff. Oh, cheeky removal. I mean, there should definitely be rewards for ladder. Like, it's crazy that there isn't. They've got rewards for arena and stuff, haven't they? The problem is BDN. It would be like all rules, wouldn't it? So it's just all a ball ache. But it would be good if when they changed to Warhammer Blood Bowl. Oh look, the 3 dice with Mighty Blow was bad. Who knew? Yeah, when Warhammer Blood Bowl comes out, maybe they will have Tomb Kings and Bretts ready with it. It would make sense if they had those 2 teams with it, wouldn't it? Spiky shoulder pads, yeah. That's what they've got. I mean, some of them are quite nice, actually. If you know, Surveillance's team look pretty cool. Some other teams look pretty cool. People used some spiky shoulder pads. But yeah, they haven't got like any transformative ones. They've got some like glowy things that are pretty decent. But not like proper transformative things, no. There's some hats. Somebody had like a Thor dwarf runner, which looked pretty cool. This is a problem for the Necro, isn't it? It's down 3 players, including a wolf. Humans are only down 1. And they've got loads of guard. Yeah, I think everything's okay if you reduce the cost of everything. Lost in Despair, yeah. Yes, my furry wood elves. Could have like, you know, they could even have like, they could have Warhammery things, right? They could have like Cathay themed humans and stuff, I guess, but you know, I don't think they can have stuff like bunny halflings or anime skin war dancers. I don't think things like that are going to happen ever. Oh god, that is a golden quote, J-Leaf. Brilliant. Yeah, exactly, BDN. Yeah, they need things like this. Yeah, they need to reward playing. Yeah, like make the ogre like a big, you know, construct or whatever, and like, you know, whatever, like Kislev, right? Make the ogre a bear and have Kislev men, that sort of thing. I don't know. But just like things like that. There's nothing like that, is there? But they could do it, presumably, because it would still be like Warhammer IP. I don't think they can have things like, you know, make your human blitzer look like the Terminator. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we're going to turn into Call of Duty Nicki Minaj Valkyrie. I don't think we're going to get anything like that. That would be fucking awesome, though. Oh, didn't kill the wolf. They should have hero flicks. Yeah, hero clicks. That's it. Not even hero clicks. I'd be diabolical. Oh wow. Bloody mushroom lizard men teams and stuff. You know that's a werewolf, don't you? Unpainted minis, yeah. Oh dear. This isn't what I would have done. Okay, that fixes it a bit. You can still 4+ surf, right? Like it's not the end of the world. Oh, the ogre went stupid. The ogre was actually saving him, wasn't he? Okay, well he saved him. I mean, he can still just 4+ surf, but I guess he hasn't got much else. Oh, he's got the wraiths. He can go back. He can run back with the ball, can't he? That's turn 6. Well, he can do things. That rogue hit was a bit wild, wasn't it? Don't know why he did that. This ogre was doing a good job, and now it's opened up a gaping hole. Like the fleshy couldn't hit this guy, right? Because he was 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have to uphill him, so he's gonna have to like get this around or something. And now he doesn't. Still got to be sensible though, but this is pretty good. Like when you're down players, he's down a lot. He's opened up something, hasn't he? Not a big fan of that. Well. Is he going to rush to here? No, he's going to follow. I don't know where the ball's going then. Maybe he's just going here, not behind, not screened. Oh, well, there's a Kaz. Well done. It's dead. So you've got to appo it to stop him getting a 13th player. Doesn't appo it. Okay, 13th player for the Necro. He just doesn't go. He can't go anywhere because this guy can get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. Like just goes back to here on turn 6. Here or something. You've got nowhere to go, have you? Just goes forward. Oh God, that's terrible. Oh, at least he's in his way, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. Oh, he can get there without rushing. Okay, so just an instant 2D. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 2+ for a 2D with tackle. Reroll. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Never in doubt. Problem now is you've only got one other guard. So, just a oneer now, isn't it? Now he's just looking for a straight pow with only one reroll left. Ugh. I mean, I don't think just running up with the ghoul was the best play, but it's worked out well, hasn't it? He killed this guy and then sucked off a reroll. Oh my god, then he gets the full power. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I like pushing him here. Get him away from the wolf, right? Seems rubbish to do what he did. Because now he's not away from the wolf, can just blitz and pick it up. Oh. Well. Okay, that got a bit harder, I guess. Now it's in 2 tackle zones. Yeah, it's got to be better to push it up here. Like, these two don't have hands. Like, there's a ghoul as well. He pushed it towards the ghoul and the wolf instead of the zombies and wraiths. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Did not like that push direction. No. Rough. Yes, trapping the ghoul on the tackle, yeah. Yeah, that has to be the best one. But he's followed up, by the way. He's followed up to make his wolf hit worse. Oh, he's got a free play here. Alright, that's not what I'd have done. But okay. That's why he scattered it towards his own end zone, because he knew this would happen. Just use his second blitz. So he needs to block with this, right? If he's on tabletop, what he could do is make a second block with this wraith, then block this guy, then make the second blitz with the ghoul, and then you're sorted. Oh no, it just skull. Don't even stand up your ghoul. And alright. There we go, the humans can't, well, they can realistically score. If they can get this guy down, or they just do 4+, 3+. It's hard to clear this guy, and he can't really do it as well. Oh yeah, just dodge off and then hand off to him next turn if you can. Yeah, the catcher can just dodge off, can't he? And then the fleshy's occupied, and then your catcher just goes up and rushes into range, and then you can just hand off to it. But it's got a dodge with dodge, hasn't it? So it would have failed. All right, no counter score. I think this was probably the play, because then you keep this one tagged, you run him up so he's safe, and then just do a dodge and like 2 rushes, and then you can hand off to him and rush next turn. That was probably the best overall. Well, I mean, sure, but do you know what I mean, Jay Leave? Like, you know, let's assume. But still, I mean, got the stop. Did a decent chunk of damage, but it was only KOs, and in fact gave him a player, so almost certainly going to have 11 necro for the second half. I think he should have outbowled that. Honestly, I think stopping the necro having a player was worth it, and you know, on top of it being a guard blitzer. So I think he should have outbowled that. And like it going quite well, right? Like looking like you might stop him scoring. I think as the humans there, you should be thinking that you're going to stop him scoring. So Apple there means that he's going to have 1 KO roll, and he's got 1 less player. He's only got 12 players because he's got 2 wolves. So there's a chance he's starting with less than 11, and then, you know, you would almost certainly stop him getting the reserve. And 37.5% of the time you get a guard blitzer. Yeah, exactly. You don't need one for numbers, right? You need it for quality. That's another good point. If you take a dead Lino, who gives a shit? You've got 14. So it's only for positionals anyway. Probably. I thought it was basically a must apple given the situation. Well, this is decent, right? You can Ogre Blitz and then, well, no, you can actually just Mighty Blow first, and then maybe Mighty Blow again, and then maybe Blitz somebody. Oh, he's here. Do you dodge to Mighty Blow Blitz the ghoul? That's interesting, isn't it? There's an argument for it. He's doing it. Doesn't get him. And then he was going to foul him with this guy as well. Fails his KO. Wolf stays out. But he's got 11 players because he raised that zombie. And yeah, it's only a zombie. But still, you know, it's a big difference having a player on the pitch compared to not having a player on the pitch. Oh. I wonder how quick they'll be to do the draw after this game ends, because there is the other replay to do. Brilliant coaching. I don't know if they've got, you know, there was no anti-blitz defense here, was there? Which probably should be something in case of getting blitzed on. Didn't. You've got the pretty typical necro defense here, so this is probably somebody who watches people, but you know, you should watch them not necro blitz more. Not being nasty. It's just true, isn't it? That was a typical necro blitz, just straight in with a wolf, no regard to like his safety or anything, and you know, punished to the max, instantly KO'd and KO fail. Oh, Spider is doing it tonight, he's just said 11 minutes ago. So the pairings are done tonight. Sorry. I see people do this and I just don't get it. These two could be here and here, right? And then you're stopping people coming and putting pressure on. If you've got two players here and here, they can't pressure you. By moving them back here, you're not protecting the ball, you're inviting pressure. It's so weird, and people do it all the time. True, Jilly, true. This would help versus throw teammate. You've got me again. Yeah, high line. Need a high line. Think of Arsenal. Oh, well, he does get to Apo a KO on turn 1, so he gets the payoff for not Apoing the Garda. Like, obviously it is good to Apo a KO, isn't it, on turn 1? It's not good to get a guy KO'd on turn 1, but it is great value to Apo the KO on turn 1. So I do feel that it's funny enough, even though Necro, regen is better than an Apo, it's really annoying when you can't Apo a KO, like when you get a fleshy KO'd or whatever, or a Wraith KO'd on like turn 2 or something. Like, god damn it, an Apo now would be so good. But, regen's still great, isn't it? He's not really putting any pressure on. Obviously, you can't really do it with the ghoul because it would get tackle mightied. But this Wraith could have been there, and the ghoul could have been like here, right? So you could have put a bit more on than he's put on. Doesn't really want to stand these guys up because he'll just get smashed down again. No, well he is. He's just done it last. Yeah, you want your team as a big blob, right? Like, so either it's a big blob with a ball carrier miles away, or let's say the ball was here, you'd make it a big blob there and make the cage kind of part of it all rather than not. So it'll get knocked down but not removed, which is completely acceptable, isn't it? Oh, he's going to put 3 players? Oh no, he's going to risk the... Okay, wow. That was pretty risky, right? The Ogre could have rolled a 1 for Bonehead or a 1 on the Wraith hit, and then he's just got these 2 stuck on the Wraith. So pretty risky, but gets the reward of a stunned Wraith. And gets a little near sideline cage, doesn't he? So it's a pretty neat little cage afterwards if the ball went there instead of where he's put it. Like, this guy can't really get there, so I guess it doesn't matter. So maybe you are better just going up here. I might as well take space, right? You're better off taking more space and having more options. Like, being here is just better. Like, you'll never want to go to these squares. So you might as well be here. And you'll never want to go to this square. So like you might as well be forward because you'll never want to go here. And you might as well be out because you'll never want to go here. Now, there is an argument, I guess, of this guy can block him and then the wolf could come around and blitz you. But it's a very not good argument. Well, this one stood up anyway, so it couldn't block. So it's an incorrect argument, in fact. Often get caught out by that when somebody stood up and they're white, like got a white ring at the moment. Think they can block, but they can't. And now there's the problem with the Wrestle Wolf, isn't there? You know, if this was block, he'd blitz this 2 into 2, and he's got block, and he'd probably knock it down. Whereas now, Wrestle, it's just that much worse, isn't it? Decent amount worse for attrition. Does nothing. Wrestle didn't hurt him. Now we'll do a safe move. It's funny, isn't it? Depends what you're facing, Yoda. Like if you're fighting elves, obviously you can then put the strength 4 on the LOS. If you're fighting orcs or whatever, then you probably got to give them the rubbish linos. Yeah, there you go. I guess Jay Lee's one is more simple. Yeah, if you can bully, bully. And if you can't bully, don't bully. That's it, isn't it? You know, versus elves, you can put 3 strength 4 on the LOS, and then like players there so they can't hit them and stuff. And versus orcs or whatever, you can put 3. I mean, don't play corn is the best advice, yeah. That's number 1 advice there. I mean, lizards can bully. There's no, unless they're playing renegades, right? They struggle there, but that's the weakness of lizards, that they just have to try and bully the LOS, right? Or like at least make it as hard as you can to hit them, or like, you know, have a strong LOS. Just hit the ball here, can't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. 3, 2, 2 to 1. I don't think it's worth it, but you know, it's something you can think about, isn't it? You could have also not stood up. Oh no, this wasn't a block. Errata. Black Orcs, yeah, Black Orcs are the same as lizards, aren't they? And then Chorfs, I mean, you just shouldn't be playing Chorfs, I guess. More so than not playing corn. You just really shouldn't be playing Chorfs. But yeah, I guess if you've got iron hard skin fellas, they can go on the LOS, can't they? But even then, you can break their AV, right? It's like, it's not ridiculous. But it's better than losing hobos. Well, it's not, isn't it? It's obviously worse than losing a hobo. This is hilarious. San said, Saigarai from Ireland has no rerolls. It might be worth Team Ireland checking in, because somebody said, you know, their PDF wasn't correct for the rosters for Euro Bowl. And then Keith says, unfortunately, it's not an error, despite my best efforts. What an absolute mad lad. Well, we're going nowhere fast on this drive, aren't we? Honestly, we're just like punching things, nothing's happening. Punching things, nothing's happening. He's not getting ahead of the, like, you're not getting any penetration at the necro because, you know, oh, there we go, there's a 1. Puts a re-roll in. Just on the, I mean, that's a wild re-roll. This is a bit dodgy, isn't it? This is a bit dodgy for the humans. Yeah, I don't like that reroll at all. Like, it sucks that you're getting your Garda hit with a wolf, but guess what? You're still getting your Garda hit with a wolf here. And then you're getting your mighty blower hit with a wolf as well. So he's actually in a worse spot than if he hadn't failed than if he'd failed the foul appearance, right? He's actually in a worse spot. Oh, huge AV break. Okay, that's nice, because that's where you want to put the fleshy. He wanted to, I mean, I don't know if he wanted to, but I wanted to put the ghoul there, punch him, get the fleshy in here, punch him, follow, and then you've got the wolf blitz around, and then the wraith block. This wraith being over here sucks, doesn't it? It might legitimately be worth blitzing this guy and then getting the wraith to there. I guess this ghoul can come all the way here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good, isn't it? In a way. But I don't. You can't 1D this to get him up. But 1D'ing him would be better than dodging him, right? Oh god, he's rushing. Could have blitzed this way. I'm not sure it was worth. Well, I am sure. Not worth adding the rush to hit from that angle. And he gets to base the ball and get his ghoul hit with tackle 90. Yeah, just stands up the Wraith. Like standing up the Wraith, it does give you the 2D, and it guarantees you freeing the Wraith next turn. So it's not terrible just to stand the Wraith and hit the block, but obviously you should have stood the Wraith up first before you made this rush and everything else that you've done. Gets the knockdown. Doesn't even hurt him. Diced. Nearly got 3D, but didn't. Does the blockless block, because I guess he's going to blitz with a blitzer somewhere. Tarn follows to strand the fleshy for a turn. And then freeze the ogre. Still hasn't protected the ball, just quietly. Just quietly. How many squares has he got left? Oh wow, he's going forward. I would have come. He could come back, right?
Glorious.
He's just running forward. Is he going to hand off to the catcher?
Until I'm victorious, and I will defend.
Is he going to pass it to the catcher?
Been watching the games on YouTube in my free time, glad to be able to watch them live.
Ah, thanks very much, Audrey Dolly. Thanks for staying fantastic for 88 glorious months. 22 Hool Beaver pregnancies. Oh my god, that was a 3+ pass there. Pretty outrageous. The wolf can reach, by the way. There you go. Yeah, thank you very much. 4. There's been a lot of them. I really do like the World Championship. I think it's very cool. But it's pretty brutal doing a billion games. Yeah, wrestle might pay off now, right? Yeah, the wrestle might pay off. Let's go. Do a somewhat irrelevant block first, right? Like, it's funny because there's like two schools of thought, right? Like, you can do that because it's got a chance of hurting something, and then you can do like the riskier thing. But on the other hand, you know, maybe you should just do the risky thing first so that you've got the reroll available for it. So it's not necessarily that like one's right and one's wrong even, is it? Because like, that was pretty good. That frees up the ghoul and to an extent the zombie. I guess he could have moved the ghoul first, and then the zombie could have gone there, which is much better, isn't it? That's actually really good for the zombie to stand there. Maybe like just get the ghoul back, and then put the zombie there. Could have also put the ghoul in there. I think I like that more. Because like it's not really doing anything here, is it? Oh, reroll? No. No reroll. Interesting. The problem is it's 0-0, isn't it? And you're unlikely to get the counter score. And if you wrestle, he'll just pick it up and score. Maybe just straight back was okay with a ghoul, because then you've got him in case something happens. Whereas if you put him here, he's already under enough pressure, I guess, isn't he? What's the play for the humans? Good question. This is very tricky, isn't it? It might just be a 4-3 dodge. Or like a dodge 1D from the... Oh, the ogre could blitz, couldn't he? And then you could 1D with the blitzer. Oh no, he's hit the Wraith? The Wraith can just go backwards now. So you can't 3+ out. But doesn't. I think I like 1D'ing the wolf more and then trying to score. Because he just needed a push on the wolf, didn't he? And then you can just go forward and score. Okay, well that helps against the wolf, but the ghoul is right there. Or you can put tackle on the ghoul. Well, no, he can't. It's double rush. Does he want to risk it? No. I guess this does get a turn of stall if it does. If it works, it gets a turn of stall, doesn't it? I think I just preferred going for the 2+ to move him and then rush to score, isn't it? Dodge rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, dodge rush and score. But this is better, right? It leaves him a 2 turn instead of a 3 if it works. And actually, he's got to blitz with a ghoul, and then he's got to get this around anyway, and like get other stuff. So he's in very much a pickle. He's only got 2 reactive players, and you're miles away. So maybe this gets you another turn of stall and just gets you the win. Like if he fails the ghoul dodge, he's just lost, hasn't he? Which might encourage him to do the blitz with a ghoul and then base the ball, so that he doesn't just lose 1 in 9 times. But then the problem with that is he then just does an 8 out of 9 dodge and scores. So that can't be the right play, can it? But it's the sort of thing that people like think that way, don't they? Like, I'll let him roll the dice and stuff, and it's like, it's just wrong thinking. It's just maths, isn't it? You've got to do the right plays. Does the hit? I mean, there's no way you can dodge him out at the end to stand like here or whatever. You can go quite a long way, can't he? No power, so it doesn't free the fleshy. This one really wants to rush. And this one really, either way, right? Either rush to occupy the ogre or rush to occupy him, but he's got to do it after this dodge because the dodge is critical, and then he fails the dodge. And now it's looking real good for the humans because the wolf's miles away and the ghoul's miles away. And you might get 2 players free here. And a POW. Just rush. That's probably wrong, wasn't it? That was kind of what I did in my game. Like I did the kind of autopilot thing, and then I was like, shit, this is wrong. Oh, well, that's the opposite of a POW. Doesn't re-roll it. I didn't hate re-rolling that, honestly, because if you get the POW, this guy stands there in front of the ghoul, and then this guy can foul the ghoul, and this guy can punch the wolf, and then he's got nothing, and you don't have to use make a roll on turn 16. Whereas now, he can maybe hit the ball on a oner, or maybe hit this and make you dodge. I mean, okay, he's done nothing instead. Wait, no, it's not nothing. I thought he blitzed him, but he just got to block him. Oh god. Oh yeah, well that was a good thing, wasn't it, to free them? Yeah, and this is just a dodge, right? This is just a dodge, so the reroll that you've saved, you're saving for overtime if you fail this dodge, but if you'd rerolled this block, you could have put 1 player on him and 1 player on him. And this doesn't do anything, does it? You can't reliably move the Wraith anyway, so it doesn't really do anything adding that. Just chances to kill your ghoul. So it's an 8 out of 9 score for Airuk. Got to eat this. Your only chances in overtime, isn't it? So makes Kaz. So in fact that's worse, right? Because that maybe makes a chain. Like it doesn't, because everything's miles away. But here we go, just a 3+ to win. Probably, almost certainly a 3+ to win. Makes it. Flip me. Full 11, 14 player humans. And full 11, this wolf's still KO'd. Oh, it's the French 1-turn defense of all men's LOS. No, he's changing it. With only 1 wolf, he's not really going to 1-turn here, is he? But still putting in the defense, to be fair. Diligently putting in the defense. But no, I don't think they just set up for the... Again, you could set up for the quick snap, I guess. It's maybe worth thinking about setting up for the quick snap. Because like what you could go in there and then put a player and block him, and then block him to there, and then block him to there, and then he blitzes through. So yeah, so I guess you set up for the quick snap with Necro, don't you? You set up for the quick snap 1-turn. But I don't see how he does this 1-turn without that. It's actually a pretty easy 1-turn, isn't it, if he gets the quick snap? but he's setting up for the timeout, which is fair. Like, the problem is if you set up for the quick snap, you don't get the timeout. So maybe it's better to set up for the timeout, actually. Errata. But like, this quick snap's pretty good, right? You've just got to get the ball to him on a 4+, and then 2D this, put a player in, 2D that, chain him up, block him from there, and he's there. Then you blitz with him and score. Didn't get either. So that is it. He does the pass before realising he's wasting everybody's time. Congratulations, Airuk goes through to the winners pool, and commiserations, Slavko goes through to the losers pool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.